Hey, what's going on, party people? We're back at it again in the studio with the Deja Vu show, but I'm not by myself. I have Miss Christine Swanson. I have Miss Lynn Whitfield. And I heard it's all about Albany Road, the new movie, right?
Yes.
Ladies, talk to us about this.
Go for it, Lynn.
Christine, this is your project. You said this is your seventh movie?
Yes, this is my seventh feature film.
Okay.
I did the Clark Sisters right before this movie.
Oh, my gosh.
And this movie is an independent film that is about two intergenerational women who kind of hate each other but learn to love each other on a road trip that they have to take together during a snowstorm.
And where did the premise come from?
I saw two intergenerational black women acting in another movie that I did called All About You that starred Renee Elise Goldsberry,
Yes.
who's the lead in Albany Road. So I wanted to do a movie that put these kind of women on the screen, and I decided let's make it a road trip and let's do it in a snowstorm because I want to see black people in snow because you never really get to see that.
Oh, all right. So, Ms. Lynn Whitfield, how did we deal with the snow, and how was it being in this movie, Albany Road, because it's close quarters on a road trip?
Yes. Well, it was very cold in Champaign every now and then. And I imagine you don't see a lot of black people in snowstorms in movies.
Right.
Because just don't like being that cold. But it had a great effect, you know, having the snow. And the road trip in a confined space with me and Elise Goldsberry, you know, Celeste and Paula, who had lots of problems because my son was her ex-fiance.
Right.
And I, you know, broke them up because I didn't think she was appropriate for him.
Oh, goodness.
I didn't think she would be there for. Paula didn't think be there for her son. So it's a lot of tension in the car for, you know, the first fourth of the movie. We're not even trying to understand each other. It's like we just rather not be around each other.
Where are y'all going?
We are going from New York City to Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because my character lives outside Washington, D.C. And Renee's character is going as an ad agent to pitch her most important pitch she has ever made, which will catapult her career into being a partner in this firm. And it ensues that they just cannot bear each other. But however, making the journey closer and closer through the unfoldment of information to understanding each other and having more compassion.
Yeah. All right, so you said you wanted to see people in the snow.
Yes.
What was the premise behind the actual plot of the movie? Did you see something like that happening, or are you saying, hey, this might be cool to throw in when you were writing it?
No, it's really about all kinds of different challenges coming at this woman. Work challenges, relationship challenges, almost mother-in-law challenges, and weather challenges. So it's a means to create dynamic conflict in the storytelling. So we want to see Celeste is this character's name, our protagonist, go on a journey, overcome obstacles, and end up whole on the other side. So to appreciate the wholeness, we have to go through the turmoil.
I like that. And Miss Lynn, how did you find out about this movie, and what was your reaction when you read the script?
It was sent to me, and I read it, and I thought it was interesting. I thought the character was a different kind of character than I'm used to playing, and I thought it had potential. It had legs. It had very good elements to it. So we set up a call with Christine to see if we were like-minded about it. And by the end of the conversation, I decided that I wanted to do it, and she wanted me to play the part. So,
and here you are.
And here we are.
And this was how long did it take, the shoot?
23 days.
23 days.
Yes.
So you had to remember everything. You had to get it going. Boom, 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 boom. What were some of the obstacles you guys encountered during this?
Well, it was cold. We shot in the elements.
And you shot in real snow. real
We did shoot some in real snow.
Okay.
And then, we kind of augmented some things. But I think the real challenges dealt with the speed at which we did this. But in spite of that, all the actors came ready to play. And then once they got to know each other and once they got to kind of grapple with each other, it became fun.
Yeah.
And then we didn't see the challenges anymore. We saw the opportunities that we were creating, like just magic on screen every single day.
Now, is this a holiday film or is it just a winter film?
Oh, wow. That's an interesting distinction. So here, I purposely shot it to be a holiday film,
Okay.
but without looking like typical holiday films.
Gotcha.
So it's shot like a winter film, but it is a holiday film.
Oh, okay. So we got some elements of the holidays that are coming.
Well, yeah, by virtue of the fact that it's a really good movie, that it's a movie that people will enjoy sharing with family. I know you, so I know you haven't seen it yet. I know, but when you see it, you'll with the big heart that you have, you will understand that this is a movie where people are exploring, your choices that you make, the consequences of them. All of these people are big-hearted people, maybe with some fear to take life, just take life on and make the most of things. But every person in it is making an effort at the precipice of living life at its fullest, depending on what choices they make.
Right.
So it's very inspiring. And girl, I am so funny in the movie. And everybody's, it's a funny movie. It is truly a true dramedy in every sense of the word. There's a balance of drama and comedy. You hear people laugh a lot, talk into the screen, and we hear the sniffles. So in that way, it is absolutely a family movie and a holiday movie with very authentic human beings. So it is definitely a holiday movie. If people come, support, and it goes through Christmas, I'm telling you, people will love it because we've done screenings all over, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
The response has been overwhelming.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm excited for
overwhelming.
it.
Yes.
Remember Roger Ebert?
Yes. The film festival.
Oh,
you guys
okay,
just
so
did
we
too.
were at the festival. We got the Golden Thumb Award,
Nice.
and we got 2 standing ovations.
2.
From 700 white people.
My
Well, it
director,
connects.
She's so clear. She has such, Claire does not mince words. Yeah. But we've also gotten very great applause and responses from Black people.
Absolutely.
And I heard something about an O-word buzz. An O-word by the name of Oscar for somebody by the name of Miss Lynn Whitfield. Who?
All that says to me is people are being touched and moved by the work. That whole idea is, there's so much attached to it and so many things that have to be done. But I am very grateful that people are getting something, feeling something from this character and the work, to even have my name mentioned with O. Because, Emmy is tired of living a life alone.
Come on. She needs some company.
Up on that
She needs
shelf.
some company.
She's up on that shelf like, where's my man?
We love it. That is
She
hilarious.
has been up there by herself for years now. So who knows?
You never know. And how fabulous would that be?
Oh my God, it would be so fabulous. But I'm grateful that I had a director who saw in me
Yes.
a simpler woman than I've played, a plainer woman than I've played lately, a more folksy, grounded kind of woman than I've played. I'm grateful that she encouraged me and somehow talked me into being on screen without even concealer. Oh God, come on.
But that's the realness. That's the realness,
well,
though.
all right. Well, or if it makes them talk about Emmy getting her man, okay, fine. I'll do it every day of the week.
I love this.
That speaks to her bravery,
Right.
And her willingness to kind of bear all, and in a role that she typically doesn't play. So when an actor does that and then on screen plays every emotion and then some, this is why she already actually won a Best Actress award at a film festival. And the film has garnered 5 Best Feature Film awards.
Wow.
And a lot of that has to do with our great actors, and a lot has to do with what Lynn Whitfield is doing on screen that many people may not have experienced in the long list of shows that she's done. So
because I wasn't
remarkable.
her first choice, she didn't think I could do this.
Is that true?
It's true.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What was the problem? No, but for real.
Just
well,
what?
No, well,
Come on, spill it.
like all the roles I've seen Lynn play have been very highfalutin type of characters.
Highfalutin, Miss Lynn
A
Whitfield.
little bit. And I just thought, like, I'm not sure that that's the right type. And what's unfair for actresses of her caliber
In general.
is that they're actors.
Exactly.
They can do anything.
Any role.
And I kid you not, I've been begging forgiveness post movie.
Oh, I forgive her.
Because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, bad on me to put people in a box.
Right.
And again, this is why the awards
But that's what
are
typecasting
happening.
is.
Yes. And I'm
That's-
guilty
that's
of it.
But that
One
just-
time, this one time.
Oh, but I didn't know if I could do it.
Uh-huh.
It was something that I needed to be conscious of. As easy as it is for me to strut down a hallway, and I had to be reminded to keep it simple. I had to be reminded, and our buzzword was
Folksy.
so.
So when she would say, okay, folksy.
So
Yes.
if I was starting to get in any kind of affectation or, too lofty, she'd say, okay, folksy. And I'd go, all right.
There you go.
There you go. All right. And it was fun. It was liberating to reach outside of the expected performance and to trust that I had a good eye on me.
Right.
To make the movie.
And it stretches you, too.
Well, yes, I love it. I mean, it's in my bag of tricks now,
Yeah.
and it's great to take a role that's so different and, hear people laugh every time. So to begin to know, as I told you, the last time I was here, I'm a work in progress. It's not. I don't want to believe the hype and, keep doing the same thing over and over. I don't want to get bored with myself.
Right.
It's bad when you get bored with yourself.
I know, that's right. Add a little spice to your life.
I feel even sorry for the people who don't know that they should be bored with themselves, that we are so bored with them. And so I don't want.
And Lynn, talk about your level of training and how you started out with the Negro Ensemble.
She knows.
She's giving me the whole.
We've talked.
Yes.
But people would not know that naturally to look at Lynn Whitfield and understand that she is studied.
Oh,
She
yes,
is
of course.
trained.
Well, Howard University.
Yes.
And then I did some work with the Negro Ensemble. I worked with a man named David LeGrant in Los Angeles, who really, before I did Josephine, before I did Silverado, he was somebody I worked with. I broke down those scripts with him.
What did he
He's the
do
one-
for you to help you see the
we
script?
did acting exercises, acting exercises that would allow to strip away all the bull,
Yeah.
to understand and to trust that if I think a thought right now, if I use an adjustment in my consciousness and I'm talking to you, that it's going to change the tone with which I speak to you without a whole bunch of showing and lip dribbling. And so he liked the really clean work. He taught me how to not act at acting, but to be in acting.
Wow.
Right. So I studied, and I continue to study. So, and he always said, and this was before Josephine, I want you to bring in some comedic scenes. I want you to work on comedy. I want you to work on comedy. And I kept getting jobs and just coming down. I think I was afraid of comedy. And in this and several, I've been able to do that.
To exercise that a
and
little.
it's a different kind of thing than you've ever seen me do.
Uh-huh.
You have my phone number. I want you to call me after you've seen it.
Okay. I'm going to call. I love it. I think you were really funny.
No, I want to see what you think.
I will.
Because you had very strong observations about me, and we had kind of frank talk in here.
Absolutely.
The last time I was here.
Absolutely.
Which
That's
I
why
did not expect.
I didn't expect it to be all out there and all your business out there. No, but it was good. It's good. And that way, that's another level of people seeing you, but also in Albany Road, they'll be able to see and hear that comedic timing as you're getting those punchlines in and everything.
All kinds of, and unglamorous, naked.
How did you feel? Do you feel nervous about this? Now, you said people have given you standing ovations, but seriously, did you feel
the
like...
whole film, they've given the film standing ovations.
Wow.
Did I feel nervous about it?
Yeah.
Of course. It's just asking, is this a bad...
Like, girl, what? I know. Hold on, wait a minute. Get this angle. Get this angle for me.
Please. And going over, all of a sudden, I cannot believe that I am looking like this.
Right.
Is it okay? But after a while, I just abandon all that.
Mm-hmm. And you dive into the character.
Truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is why she deserves the O.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's bravery in giving us permission to let the characters show up, and the story is the star.
Yeah.
So Lynn Whitfield did not show up as a star. She showed up as a character that allowed the story to shine. So that's she's very humble in doing that, because I even thought, like, oh my gosh, I have to tell Lynn Whitfield she ain't wearing no makeup in this scene, and like, what's she gonna do?
And it was all like, you could do that. Did she? They would
They're
whisper
whispering about you. How did she take it? What did she say? Is she okay?
Well, I learned from Diane Carroll in Eve's Bayou, the reason that her face was white as the soothsayer lady was because when it was normal makeup and they would try to make it simple, every time she'd go in her trailer and come back out and say, hello. Yeah, and looking gorgeous. So I knew I didn't want to do that. I knew that I didn't want to do that. And I wanted to give this a shot and see what it felt like, because I'd seen other.
This is the first time you've ever done that?
Well, no, yeah, I mean, out there like that.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
And she's still beautiful. That's the thing.
And that's the thing.
She's gorgeous on camera. It's a different version of your presentation, but she's so charming. She's funny in real life.
Now when they say charming.
What are they really saying, Miss Lynn? What are they really saying?
Charming.
Charming, darling. She's so charming.
You've already won some hardware, so I'm not the only one who thinks that.
That's amazing. And you have a great cast. So you have Renee Elise Goldsberry,
yes.
Jay Alphonse. Who else is in there?
Is so good.
Really?
Because you've seen P-Valley, right?
Yes.
So you know Lil Murder.
Mm-hmm.
But he is so different. Every actor in this piece came with their A game. Right in the center of it, and you don't see anybody acting. You're seeing authentic people who happen to be Black, who are all funny. Everybody's got comedic timing. My castmates, this ensemble, we spend a lot of time talking about me. I don't know why, because I'm the one here. If Renee was here or Jay Alphonse was here, we would be talking about them, because each and every performance is excellent. You can't find a false note in it. And I'm telling you, that's rare. That is rare. Not a false note. Yeah. And people are not lying in this. They come in, they brought their A game. We have a scene that's 15 pages long.
Wait. 15 pages?
Yeah.
Did you write all this?
I did write it.
She's 15 pages long.
And how do you...
And a long song in it. And everybody. You know, by the end of that scene, you know who everybody is, what everybody wants, what their obstacles are, and you laugh the entire time.
Wow.
You're laughing and enjoying these people. And that's another reason that it's a great holiday movie. Because, I mean, we all have families.
Of course.
And
we
all
know how
sit
family
down
acts.
at those tables.
Right.
And everybody has secrets, grudges, little hairs up there, you know, and wanting to get it off, and people who want to just be gay and have a good time and be joyful. We've got all that going on. It's so funny. So once we get out of the road trip, it's all these characters together in one house.
Oh, my goodness. This is going to be good. All right, so you guys have done the festival circuit.
Yes.
And now we have select screenings going on.
Yes.
How will the masses be able to enjoy the movie?
Well, it's screening across the country in AMC theaters.
Okay.
So there's an AMC theater most likely near somebody. They just have to look up on the AMC website or Albany Road Movie.com or Fandango to get your tickets. And right now, like just today, the Delta's released the red carpet premiere list, and we just made it. So they just put it out to gazillions of Deltas
Wow.
to go see it. The Lynx have done girls' night out screenings that they're going to meet up and watch the movie together. So we've
Yeah, in
got
Chicago, we had like 30 links come. People are buying and doing theater parties.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
It's
So,
one of those.
ladies and friends and everybody, bring the family. Let's get our crews
Absolutely.
together, get our popcorn, and get ready for the movie. All right. Now, I want to know though, before we get out of here, what kind of crazy road trip actions have you guys had? Have you been on any road trips where you've had some
Oh my
crazy stuff
gosh.
happening? Talk to us.
I've been on so many road trips.
I mean, you said
and-
you've lived here, there, and everywhere. I need to hear about it.
Well, and with my husband and producer Michael Swanson and our 4 kids.
4.
So anytime-
This
I
is
thought it was just
family here.
Luke.
No.
Oh no, he's number 3. He's number 3.
Oh, okay.
So we have 3 boys and a daughter, and we've done a lot of road trips. And sometimes you're dealing with projectile vomiting
Lord
and
of
diarrhea
mercy.
at the same time.
Lot of mercy.
So when you're dealing with kids,
Hallelujah. Ooh.
that makes for an interesting trip.
That does. All right. And Lynn Whitfield, talk to us about you. Do you do road trips? Are you a road trip chick or no?
Well, no. I'm not. And I think part of the reason is growing up in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and, you know, road trips from when I was born, we'd have to spot out the road trip for where we could stop to, you know, that was safe, where to get gas, where you could eat. You know, we'd have to pass through a little city called Dry Prong for the Grambling Southern Game, which is, you know, I don't know what it was, but apparently there were many, many sheets there. So I think I attach, if I go through too many trees, and you actually see this in the film when Paula does not want to go off of the main track.
That's right.
Off the
That's
freeway,
right.
because she says, I don't know what it means to you to be out in these trees.
Yeah.
But I know what it means to me. And so I think I don't like it for that. And also I get motion sickness. And also I'm an impatient road tripper. So
Are we there yet? Are we there
I'm
yet?
that person.
Are we stopping again?
Are we yes. Could we stop again? Oh my God. This car smells like bananas. I'm getting nauseous.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't find, and if you hit any traffic at all, I start to lose all of my nerve. As Ruby D would say, get on my one good nerve. You know, gridlock and all that. So unless every 5 or 10 miles there's a winery or, you know, a
Come on,
nice
paint the
boutique
picture. The
or
winery.
something to look at, you know, something to do, an activity. But stretches of open road, no, not my thing.
All right. Well, Albany Road is the thing.
Yeah.
Albany
we
Road
can't
is
wait
the
to
thing,
see
and
it.
I enjoyed the journey. It's like the tagline for our movie is "Take the journey you didn't know you needed."
Ooh, I like
And,
that. That could be a whole marketable theme.
Absolutely.
Well,
Have the
duh.
listen. Get your spa package, your retreat. Take the
That's
journey you didn't know
right.
you need. Have the movie there. Come on.
That's right.
Let's do a pop up with Miss Lynn Whitfield, surrounded by
I
people she doesn't
know.
know, and then you get like, why are these people all around me?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
But
it.
for real, that could be
Yeah, I
fun.
think we're gonna try to do that.
Let's do it. Do it here in New York.
We'll see. If
We can do
time
some
permits.
winners. Caller number 7.
I know.
Oh, well, that would be so much
I
fun.
But that
know.
would be fun.
That would be so much fun.
Get
I
a car
can't
sponsorship
wait.
going. I'm just saying.
Okay, now you really talking about marketing.
Come on now.
What's your number?
777.
Well, let's pick your brain.
777. No, but no, seriously. We can't wait to see the movie, ladies. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you
and
for
we will
having
make sure we
us.
blow it up to everybody
Thank
about
you.
Albany Road in theaters now.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.